We are not here to put on a play.
If you came to see a play, it sucks being you.
We believe that putting on a play is a bad idea.
A horrible idea.
A rotten idea.
A putrid, stinking, slimy, greenish liquid oozing.
You'd rather kiss your brother full on the mouth than have to do with this idea.
So we aren't going to do it, period.
So don't ask.
Don't plead.
And whatever you do, don't beg. It makes us sick.
But we are out here, and you may wonder why.
We're out here with a message.
We're out here with a warning.
We're out here to teach you
15
reasons
not to play. Reason number 1.
Reason number 1, play suck.
Reason number 2, when you were in 2nd grade, you had a teacher named Miss Griswold. She was older than God, and she smelled like stale coffee and gym socks. When she came in every morning, she said,
Now, students, pay close attention. Focus, focus, focus is the key to success.
She invented amazing methods of torture using construction and popsicle sticks. She turned perfectly normal questions into sadistic games of chance that you would always lose.
Griswold, can I go to the bathroom?
I don't know, may you?
What?
May you go to the bathroom?
That's what I'm asking, can I?
I'm assuming that you can, but I don't know yet. If
Miss
you may.
Griswold, I really have to go.
By that time, you had run out in desperation, a crime for which you paid by writing, "I will not run out of the room in desperation," on the board 7 million times. And to make it worse, one day Miss Griswold decided to put on a play.
You're only in 2nd grade, still in your formative years.
The play was about loving the earth, and you spent weeks with your hands and paper mache trying to put together the costumes and the props.
Only 7 years old and so terribly impressionable.
It was a play Miss Griswold wrote, and it had lines in it like,
"Don't get busy and plant all those seeds. The earth won't be able to meet all our needs."
No, Emily, put more empathies in the word needs. I really want you to experience that word fully. I want you to taste it in your mouth. Do you understand? Say needs. Say it like you mean it.
Needs.
Say it as like it's the most important thing for you to say the word needs.
Needs.
Emily, say as if I'm going to take you home and throw you into a hot oven if you don't say it right.
Needs.
Much better.
You felt tiny and inconsequential in a huge, overwhelming world, and she shoved you in a tree which you couldn't escape from.
You could barely walk because the tree trunk was so small. You had to take tiny steps just to keep your balance. Only 10 minutes into the play, Jess gave into his dress as a skunk boomed into you fell.
You toppled down, and your short, unhappy life flashed before your eyes.
You lay on the floor for the rest of the play because your arms were trapped at your sides. Miss Griswold was whispering frantically from the wings.
Keep going, you little delinquents. There's an audience out there. Don't you dare stop.
No one stopped the play to help you up, and by the 2nd act of this 5-act epic called Mother Earth is Your Patient and You Are the Nurse, everyone had forgotten you were inside the paper mache tree, and they started to sit on you during their scenes.
Such stress.
Hour after hour, you could only lay there and stare at your own bark as your classmates recited their horrible lines.
Oh, Earth, we love you like crazy. We're sorry we sometimes get sloppy and lazy.
The trees all around like maple, beech, and ash. You just shouldn't have to put up with our trash.
When the play was finally over, you were still left there, a fallen and forgotten tree feebly calling for help.
Help! Anybody help!
By the time your mother found you, you had given up and gone to sleep. And in that sleep, you had your first nightmare where Miss Griswold was a giant tree coming at you with 1,000 play scripts hanging from her branches, and you couldn't run, you couldn't scream, you couldn't move.
Classic case of post-traumatic stress syndrome.
So anytime you hear someone talk about a play, you smell like paper mache, and you see the inside of a tree, and you hear Miss Griswold's voice saying,
Needs.
And you walk away very, very quickly.
Reason number 3. Plays take passion and devotion and commitment. You can't afford to expand on any of those things on a play when Travis Thurman is alive. I mean, just look at him. All passion, all devotion, all commitment you must direct at him and him alone. Listen, Travis Thurman is your everything. He is your sun. He is your moon and your breakfast cereal. He is the taste of toothpaste. He's the cool breeze in your face. Every breath you take in should be exhaled with a single purpose, to say the name Travis.
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 Every thought you form should have but a single intention, to visualize Travis.
I think I see him.
He looks like a great silver cloud in the sky.
He looks like an enormous plate of lasagna bubbling with cheese.
Like a Greek statue.
Like a Roman Colosseum.
Like Travis Thorburn.
Travis.
And do you know what some people do at the end of a play? They bring flowers to the performers. That is a crime, a sin, an act of utter blasphemy. Because all the flowers grown in the world are grown to be strewn at the feet of one person and one person only, Travis Thorburn. With Travis in the world, can you take the time to think about a play? Heck no! Reason number 4.
The play might have a part where you're supposed to hold hands with the person next to you, and the person next to you have these wart things on their fingers, and you'll feel them as you're holding hands with them, and you'll be thinking the whole time you're holding hands with them how their hands feel like a toad, and you'll be worrying that the wart-like things might be contagious, so it's definitely not worth the risk.
Reason number 5. Because rehearsals and performances make you run the risk of not monitoring your cell phone on a regular basis. And that's very dangerous because, yeah, most of you get meaningless bits of gossip and TikTok ads, but you never know. One cell phone call might come, one text that completely change your life. It could happen. Hello? No, this is not Karma's tattoo parlor. No, I do not want to get a tattoo there. Thank you. It could happen.
Reason number 6. Because meteorologists tell us that a beating of a butterfly's wing in South America can trigger a chain reaction that can eventually cause a hurricane to develop halfway across the world.
We can expect sunny skies for the next 3 days. Absolutely gorgeous weather with a tinny index of 10. Our weather right now is dominated by a sweet and generous high-pressure system that should keep us happy for a good long time.
Putting on a play with its lines and movements and all will generate a significant amount of wind and hot air by consulting the National Bureau of Weather Predicting Guides with their numerous large computers and clipboards.
If we take the barometric pressure and divide it by the average rainfall of the 8th most region of the Sahara Desert,
And if we take the inverse proportion of the geometric, isometric, idiosyncratic, quadratic equation,
and 2 plus 2 equaling 4,
I think it's going to be a nice day.
By consulting all these expert opinions on the weather, you can see the kind of disastrous weather that putting on a trigger play will trigger.
So, if you've been planning on getting some vacation time, you should certainly take it. Wait a minute. This just in. A certain disturbance in the airflow has radically changed the forecast. Forget all that I just said. We've got a massive storm coming our way. Rain, snow, sleet, hail, high winds are all about to cloudburst in less than 24 hours. Expect massive power outages. Normally, I'd tell you not to panic, but in this case, panic!
By Mother Nature's furry unleashed. Listen to the wind howl. Look at the size of the hell. We're never going to survive this.
Cleanup after the biggest storm of the century has barely begun. The governor estimates damage will be measured in billions of dollars, not to mention the untold lives disrupted. The nagging question, of course, is what triggered this massive storm? What disturbance in the air could have started it? We have here an expert in the field, Bill, who recently almost passed 8th grade. Bill, what do you attribute to this disaster?
Somebody put on the play.
Reason number 7.
Play suck.
Reason number 8, because you're just too shy. You could barely get 2 words out of your mouth in front of an audience. Whenever you have oral presentations in class, you just take a 0. A play? Oh, no, no, no. That would kill you. You would just die from embarrassment knowing that people are sitting there, judging you, judging what you're wearing, what you're saying, the way you're standing. You'd be mortified. You're shy, remember? Hands freezing, armpits dripping, knees knocking, head pounding shy. That's way too much to ask of a shy person, I'm telling you. If the scripture requires that you grab some strange guy and hold him close to you like he's your favorite teddy bear, if it commands that you stroke his hair and grab him by the shirt as if you can't live without him, are you supposed to just go ahead and do that? No, you're too shy. You were just way too amazingly, incredibly, pitifully shy.
Reason number 9. Your mother wrote a note that said Mavis is allergic to plays. If she is one, she will break out in hives. Her legs will swell 5 times their normal size, and she'll begin to sneeze uncomfortably. Please excuse her. Reason number 10. Because you'll get all done with the play, you'll be in it and you'll think you did a good job. You'll be feeling okay about the whole thing, thinking, hey, that wasn't too bad. You'll go out with the cast to get some pizza. You'll hang around with them for a little while talking about how it went, and everybody will pretty much agree that the thing was a kick. Then you'll go home, you'll walk in the door, and you'll have this conversation with your mother. How did I do?
You did just fine.
And
what?
You might as well go ahead and say it.
Say what?
Say what you didn't like about the performance, what you didn't like about the play.
I didn't say I didn't like anything about it. I said it was good. I said you were fine. What's wrong with being good and fine?
Your good and fine is always has a but attached to it.
I didn't have anything to tell you. The play was good. You were good. You were good in a good play.
But
why does there always have to be a but?
I don't know why there always has to be a but there always is a but. And if you can't stand not to say it, you wake me up at 1 a.m. just to say it.
Well, maybe, Mr. Smart Alec, I don't have a but this time.
Well, now I know you do, since you just tried to deny it. It's big.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. A majorly huge butt is now hanging in the air above us.
Well, it would just have to hang because I don't have one.
Great. I feel good about myself then. I'm going to bed.
Well, there was one thing.
I knew it.
I didn't say but.
There was one thing that's the same thing as a but.
I'm a thinking human being, believe it or not. So when I go to a play, I might have a little criticism or two. Is that a crime?
Let me help you, Mother. Repeat after me. I like the play.
I like the play.
I liked your performance.
I liked your performance.
But.
Now go ahead, I'm listening.
Well, there are a few things.
And then you'll be up till 2:30 in the morning listening to the woman take that good feeling you had and twist it like a dirty Kleenex until you never want to hear the word play again.
Reason number 11. Play suck.
That was reason number 1 and 7. Can't you tell us anything more?
Yeah. Play suck. A lot.
Reason number 12. Because you got a little brother, 3 years old. You watched him last night when your mom was trying to get him to eat his peas.
Come on, sweetie. Eat the little green things. They're good for you.
No!
You like peas. You ate them up all last time. They'll make you grow big and strong. Here come the peas. Open up, honey.
No!
What's the matter?
I don't want yucky peas.
They're not yucky peas. You like them.
Why not? I don't want yucky peas. No!
You watched your little brother throw a fit over the peas and you got, wow, that's a beautiful thing. No reasoning, no logic, just pure reaction. You think, wouldn't that be nice to go back to the way of thinking? Somebody comes to you and asks you to do something, and your first thought for no reason at all is, no, I don't want it. and got that.
You should be in a play.
No,
Why not?
don't wanna.
But you used to like being in plays. It will help you grow big and strong.
No.
Why not?
Don't wanna.
Everyone, Norm is being completely unreasonable. Come on, let's be in a play.
Reason number 13. Because when you're in a play, the makeup people sometimes tell you, a guy, you have to wear lipstick and blush, and they never have the colors that set off the natural skin tone.
Reason number 14. Though you cannot prove it, you suspect you are the most important person in the world. You suspect that you are surrounded by spies and assassins whose only mission in life is to eliminate you. You suspect that if this silent, stealthy army of enemy infiltrators should catch you unawares and take you down, the consequences will be dire. You are almost certain that these insidious watchers are just waiting for you to be in a play. They're holding their breaths, fingers posed on triggers, eyes trained on sights, anticipating that one moment in the play when you'll forget that you're the world's most important person, and then poof, devastation will begin. Though you cannot prove it, you're certain it will happen if you make the fatal mistake of being in a play.
Oh, I got one, because being in a play is ordinary. I mean, practically everyone does it one at a time or another, whether it's kindergarten or second grade or high school or whenever it is. Someone gets you to try it, right?
That's right.
It happens to us all.
So if everybody's doing it, why should you? You're an individual. You're not a sheep for the herd. You make your own choices in the world, don't you?
I do what I want.
That's right. No. And why? I'll tell you why. Because plays are ordinary. Story, character, settings, lights, and makeup. All of that is old. You want new. You want exciting. You try this. You try getting up in front of an audience and telling them why putting on a play. In fact, you're just spending the next half hour while you're not putting on a play. And you, my friends, you are just going to have to love it.
Did they
what?
Love it?
I don't know. Should we ask?
No. Let's just bow. If they clap, we'll figure they loved it.
Wait. What? After we bow and after they clap, what then?
While we leave.
What's the matter?
Well, I guess I just thought of another reason.
Too late.
Let her talk.
Because if you're in a play, you'll go through the whole thing and you'll get near the end. You'll be in like the last scene and you'll realize, hey, I like this. You realize it isn't so bad. In fact, you'll realize that for the whole time you've been in a play, you felt kind of a sort of aliveness that you just haven't felt before. When you look at the bulletin board and you see the next audition notice, it'll eat you, and the next thing you know, you will be in another play, and another, and one more barely get over before you feel the itch to be in the next. You will be addicted, and everybody knows that addiction is definitely not good, so don't do it.
Okay, so now are we done?
I think so. Now what's the trouble?
Well, before, we only had 14 reasons, and that was a problem. But now, since Gina added in her bit, we have 16.
Better too many than too few, I say.
It's not fine. Our program says 15 reasons to be in a play. Not 14, not 16. 15. 15 reasons.
All right already. Sheesh.
Jake used play set 3 times, so let's only count that for 2.
Yeah, I can buy that. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. You have just witnessed
15 reasons why.
15
reasons.